Hi everyone, and welcome to the DY family. In today's video I am back in the kitchen and I'm going to share with you how to make your own homemade french fries right at home. It is easier than you may think, and it's also healthier and tastes better as well. If you have a package of frozen french fries in your freezer right now, you should take it out and look at the ingredients. Now, our family is not 100% healthy all the time, but I try to do my best, and I'm always looking for ways to make things homemade, because usually homemade is cheaper and it always tastes better. I started making homemade french fries either late spring, early summer last year, and I don't think I have bought a package of frozen french fries since. They are really simple to make, and I think they taste a lot better. So here is the ingredients you need to make your own french fries. Of course, you need some potatoes, and I recommend the big baking potatoes. I have tried the red potatoes and the yellow potatoes, and they just don't work as well. And make sure you find the biggest ones you can find. I usually use 3 to 4, and we're a family of 6, and that makes plenty of fries for one helping. And then you also need whatever you would like to season your fries. I always put olive oil on them first, and then we're simple here. We just go with salt and pepper, but you could add garlic, anything that you like, whatever seasoning, make them spicy. It doesn't matter, just whatever you and your family prefers. We just keep it simple here. And now you don't need this, but I bought one of these on Amazon, and it works well for the fries. You just put it on there and then you smash it down and it makes the fries. But if you don't have one of these and you would like to get one, I can leave a link down below. I bought mine on Amazon. You don't need it though. If you don't want to, you can just cut them up with a knife as well. It works totally fine, but I just bought one of these because I find it easier, and then you don't have to worry about cutting your finger off either. If I forget to link this down below and you would like a link to this, just let me know in the comments below. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to wash our potatoes, and if you would like to, you can remove the skin, but you don't have to. Some people like fries with the skin, others do not. I always take the skin off. Alright, now it's time to go ahead and cut our potatoes into french fries. I went ahead and peeled and washed potatoes already. So we are going to use my little french fry maker here. But like I said, if you don't have one, that's fine. You don't have to buy one. You can just take your potato and go ahead and cut it up. They don't have to be perfect. I just find this easier. And there will be a link down below, and I don't make any money off of this or anything. I'm just recommending something that I use a lot and that I like. So first we're going to take our potato, and you can either cut it in half, or this way, it doesn't matter. And now I'm going to take my little french fry maker here, take the lid off. Just be careful because this is super sharp, so you don't want to touch that. And you're going to put the potato in here in the center and push it down a bit, and then you just take the lid, and just like that you have some french fries. So we're going to go ahead and do that with all of. When it starts to get full, you're going to go ahead and put your french fries in a bowl here. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. This lid comes off on the bottom here. And just pour them in there. And I'm going to continue to do that till all of our potatoes are used. If you have a small household of just 1 or 2 people, I would recommend just 1 or 2 large potatoes. Now this one is pretty big, so I'm going to cut this one in half that way, and then we're going to cut them long ways in half. Alright, here is what our French fries look like after I have gone and cut them all up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fill your bowl up with cold water. You want to make sure all your fries are covered in water. Alright, here are the French fries after I went ahead and put the cold water in. Now we're going to let these soak in the water for about 30 minutes. This helps get rid of some of the starch of the potatoes. Once your French fries have soaked in the water for 30 minutes to an hour, it is now time to go ahead and drain the water and go ahead and rinse your French fries with some cold water. Alright, now this next step depends on how much time you have to make your French fries. If you make them a little bit earlier, then you're going to go ahead and lay out a dish towel or some paper towels, or you can even do a cutting board or a cookie sheet, and you're just going to dump out your French fries and kind of spread them. And now I'm going to let my French fries sit here on the counter for a little bit, for another half hour to an hour, just to let them dry off. But if you are in a hurry and don't have time to do this step, all you have to do is go ahead and take another dish towel, a clean dish towel, or some paper towels, and go ahead and pat your French fries dry. Now they don't have to be super dry, but you want to be able to get off some of this excess water that's still here. I do it both ways. It depends. I have a little bit more time today, so I'm just going to let them sit out on the counter and let them dry up a little bit before we go ahead and season them and cook them. But like I just mentioned, if you're short on time, this step you can skip. But when you cut your French fries, it is important to let them soak in the water for at least 30 minutes, because it does get off a lot of the starch on the potatoes. Alright, once your French fries have dried a little bit, or if you dried them yourself, it is time to go ahead and season our French fries. So I have a bowl here, and I'm just going to take my fries and put them all in the bowl. Alright, I'm going to add some olive oil, some pepper, and like I said before, you can add as much or little seasoning as you would like. I'm going to sprinkle in a little salt. And now I'm just going to mix these around a little bit. Alright, now it is time to go ahead and cook our French fries. Now I always bake mine. I bake it at 450 degrees for 30 to 45 minutes. It can vary, but you can also fry them if you want. I don't have an air fryer, and I'm not sure exactly how those work. I've never had one or used one, but I would think that these French fries would cook the same in the air fryer as your frozen ones would. But these ones are not frozen, so they could even cook faster, so I would just give it a little test if you're using it for the first time. But for the oven, when I cook my French fries, it's always usually 30 to 45 minutes. It just depends. And it also depends on how big your fries are and if you have the skin on them or not. So since I am going to bake my fries, I have this baking sheet here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put my fries on the baking sheet. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and put these fries in the oven as soon as it preheats to 450 degrees. And I'll show you what they look like once they're finished cooking. Now if you do cook them in the oven, if you want to, about halfway through cooking you can flip them, but I usually don't. And here is what our homemade French fries look like after they have finished cooking. If you have never made homemade French fries before, I encourage you to give it a try. We think these taste way better than the frozen French fries that you get from the store. I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a like. And I will have all the details down below on how to make homemade fries yourself. Also, I'm going to include a link to the recipe section that has all the recipes I have posted so far, and I am always adding new ones. I want to thank you again for watching today's video, and we'll see you next time.